Hello, welcome in my next video. Recently I did test with waxing of my chains. Now I believe this is the future of chain lubing. I don't see any disadvantage over oil lubes. Now I want to go through the tips I learned in the process of studying facts, waxing and also rewaxing my chains. Main reason why I started experimenting with the wax on the chain is that I wanted clean drivetrain. I can touch my bike anywhere and my hands are still clean. How easier is transporting of the bike with a car. Next reason is the drivetrain wear. I can't really comment on this now because I don't have thousands of kilometers ridden with a wax chain. But generally people are reporting a longer lifespan of the chains. Last but not least reason is increased drivetrain efficiency. With my own testing with power meter and rollers, there was a difference you can measure by 6 watts between lubed and wax chain. It was 16 watts between dirty chain, which needed lube, and wax chain. This winter I trained 2 months to increase my FTP by 15 watts. 2 months. So wax chain is the way to go for me. I read posts from a lot of people stating that waxing is less practical than lubing. Not true in my opinion. Everybody should have a removable chain, so use Sram powerlink or KMC missing link. You are good to go even with Shimano chains and the power or missing link. I use Dura-Ace chain because my drivetrain is Shimano, but I'll always use powerlink or missing link with it, without any problems for years. Same on my mountain bike and road bike. Before waxing or rewaxing the chain, you have to clean it. If you are going to wax a new chain, ride it for at least 1 hour. New chains come with a very sticky lube on it. It is for a reason. By riding new chain you will brush the contact points in the chain and release some residuals. After that, do a deep degreasing of the chain with a strong degreaser, as for example simple green or mineral spirit or benzoline. After that, it is very important to clean residuals with alcohol, because wax will not stick on the residuals after the greasing. Rewaxing the chain is cleaner way. Just put the chain into boiling water. Boiling water melts the wax and it will come out with all the dirt and residuals in it. After that, I clean the chain in alcohol. Difference between simple paraffin and special wax for bicycle chain is only in efficiency these days. Molten speed wax adds Teflon into their product to increase drivetrain efficiency. Test shows it's around 1 watt, so I would not pay 10 times more for it. I bought 1 kilo of paraffin wax for 5 euros. This can change in the future, maybe other formulas can increase rewaxing interval. That would be the reason to pay more. A lot of people use electrical pot for slow cooking for melting the wax. You don't want to melt the wax directly in the pot because wax can catch on fire, although risk is very low. Pot for slow cooking works good, but there is much cheaper alternative, double wall pot used to boil milk. Costs less than 10 euros here. You basically put water between the walls of the pot, so you can be sure temperature in the inside pot will not exceed 100 degrees Celsius. And it has a whistle. Okay, waxing the chain is straightforward. Put clean chain into the molten wax and wait 30 minutes. Give the wax time to properly adhere onto the chain. Shake the pot few times in the process. Now, this is important. Do not take out the chain while wax is very hot. Hotter the wax is, more liquid it is. More liquid it is, thinner the wax layer is after the waxing on the chain. You don't want that. Wait for the wax to cool down until you see it starting to solidify and take out the chain. Then leave the chain to cool down. After that it's hard and needs breaking in. Break it with hand and the rest will happen when you will ride. Some say you need to ride the chain for 10 minutes to have it broken in properly. Based on my test, efficiency increases first 2 hours of riding by 3 or 4 watts. So if you are going to race and wants the best performance, ride a freshly waxed chain for 2 hours before the race. That's it for my tips. As usual, leave more tips or the questions in the comments below. Thanks for watching.